angels and guides. You are welcome here, and I welcome everyone's angels and guides. Any messages that need to be given come through, as long as it's from the white light. Hello, everyone. Hey, Pauline. Hey, Care Bear. Oh, what a day. Yeah, 8 o'clock, then 7:30 and 8 o'clock. Somebody was supposed to come here. 2 days ago, they asked me to keep Luna's kennel. They would come and get it. And today I sent them the address. They had my phone number, but I sent them the address. And then several hours later, I sent it to him this morning. He says, oh, it doesn't fit. Can't make this up. Why did you want me to hold it for a couple days? Anyway, wasn't meant to be. Hey, Joe Megan. Hey, Francis. Carrie. Putting everybody's names. Oops, I have your name here. All right. Jen 56 is in the house as well. It's Francis, Joe Megan, Care Bear, Lauren, Pauline from Abundance Crystal Essential. Yes, happy Saturday. I have your name here, Joe Megan. Who else did I miss? I think I missed somebody. No, okay. Yeah. So it's it's a solstice, Litha, celebration of fire. You can have a bonfire or a candle. I just have a candle burning there. It could be a white candle, yellow candle, as long as it's a candle. And if you can't have a real candle, a fake candle, do it. It's just celebrating fire. It's a fire festival, right? And it's welcoming, summer, the longest day of light. And let me tell you, I mean, the sun was so strong, and it brings a lot of clarity, illumination for sure. It brings power as well, and abundance, right? I don't know if you guys have been having any problems sleeping. I know yesterday morning, 6:20, I'm wide awake. By late afternoon, I needed a nap. Just waking up super early. Yeah, so celebrating the nice sun that's finally here. Yes, I hope everyone is doing well. Had a great day today. Yeah, we're up at 3. Yeah, I wake up usually between 3 and 4, but I go back to sleep. And but I was up at 6:20, 6:21 to be precise. When I looked at my phone, keep it beside my bed. So, needless to say, I was outside with Luna pretty early, in the morning. So, I think 10 to 7 was 6:45. I was outside with her. It's been a little bit, and dreams have been super weird. Like, yeah, you can't make it's nothing you would think of making sense of some of those dreams. You know, and knowing in the dream that I'm dreaming, that I get that a lot. It's a journey, right? Yeah, this week's supposed to be super hot. You've been waking every 2 hours. I did that a few weeks. I can't speak a name. Please help me speak. I'm trying to say a couple of words at the same time, or 2 languages at the same time. But a few weeks ago, I was like that every 2 hours. I was like, what the heck? It's going to be a rough day if I don't get enough sleep, right? So over 100. Wow. Yeah. Well, my son, he's got the pool ready. It's already yesterday it was 75. So it's getting up there. And he put the kind of pull up, gazebo today. So tomorrow morning, if it's sunny, which is supposed to be, I can sit under the gazebo and just have a little bit of shade. You have AC in your room, yeah. We have it in the living room, but I have a ceiling fan, so I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, it does make a long day. But, like I said to my husband yesterday or this morning, I said, it's nice. You get up super early, you get things done in the morning, but it gets super hot. You get things done and over with, and then you have your day. And if you're outside, I was outside quite a bit yesterday. And turns out, like in the afternoon, that it just, got too much sun and I just needed a nap. Yeah. Yeah. Oops, hot. But at least when it's really warm like this, you don't have body aches, right? And you can cool off. Eating, I made my highly summer, and I made myself some, gluten-free kind of fudgesicles. And you can buy some, but I made some with coconut milk, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of nice, tasty. And of course, yesterday I was having one, and Nuna comes and puts her paw on my leg and looks at me in the eyes. Doesn't always look at me in the eyes. She's looking at me, giving me the puppy eyes. I'm like, you're having frozen pumpkin. You can't have this. Not good for you. Hi, Barbara. I asked today, during the day, I asked if there's anybody who wants to come through tonight. And I got a feeling somebody did. So I asked, okay, who is it for? And it was a male, and he kept saying Thelma. And I don't know if he's related to it. He kept saying Thelma and Louise. I know it's a movie. So I don't know if somebody's watching that would know what it means for them. But he was funny. He's at peace. And he's talking about Thelma, but Thelma and Louise. So just leave it out there for anybody who needs something. So coconut water is a must in this heat. I like the coconut milk, and I throw it in my blender. I'll put maybe a third of a cup, sometimes a cup of Nutella. I try to get the gluten-free or the Nutella with less sugar. Put it in there, mix it up. You're supposed to have another cup. It could be milk. It could be regular coconut milk, and can be some people like soy. I like soy milk, but I don't drink it anymore. I haven't for a long time. Or almond milk. And then you put in the things to make fudgesicles, and there you have it. Yeah, yeah. You need something really, really nice. Ice cubes and water. Yeah. Hi, Kendra. Hi, Ellie. Yes. So yes, the last week I was talking about phone numbers, and if they're lucky for you. But basically, all numbers are lucky, but is it in harmony with what you are, like your purpose, what you're doing, if you have a business or whatever? So it was on my computer. I hadn't printed it out. So I thought I knew I have it somewhere. Yes, you can make ice cubes too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. It's tasty. I have some molds. I have little pond, little kind of bone shaped and a little fish shaped, and I put 100% pure pumpkin in the mold. I don't fill it up; it's too thick. She doesn't like it that thick. And then I freeze them, and then I put them in a baggie for her. And sometimes she wants something cold. She comes in, I give it to her. Give it to Luna. Are you up here, Luna? Well, I think she went back upstairs. Yes, I hope everyone is well. I mean, it's been a funny, kind of crazy week. I was just telling my son, I said, sometimes I just want to speak two languages at the same time. I said, Mom, are you starting Alzheimer? I'm like, I hope not for you. For you guys, I wouldn't know, but it's going to be tough on you guys. I think I don't know, got a lot on my mind lately. Crazy stuff, though. Crazy stuff. Yeah. So I need to meditate more. I got to do sun meditation. That's what I got to do. Hi to Lauren. Okay. All right. So we'll start. We have a few people in the house. Okay. So numerology, you all know, I mean, it's an ancient art of divination, right? It's based on the belief that this world is built on patterns, which kind of is. If you're looking at Nikola Tesla talking about 369, 3 being, like a pyramid, like triangle, meaning like it's solid, it's the base. And then you have the 6, which normally would represent, let me see here if I get it right. Oh my gosh. It's something else. And then the nine spiral of life, but the 6 I always kind of forget. But anyways, the 3 of them, numbers, is apparently everything has been built. The universe. I mean, a lot of stuff that he put out there was removed. Yeah. So we won't go there. But anyways, so everything is related to vibrations, right? Each number, each have a vibration, especially when you say the number out loud. They each have their numerical signature. All right. So is the phone number lucky for you? Depends. You're going to add your phone number, your area code without the one, and then complete phone number and get, you're going to have a double digit, which you're going to add those two digits, and then you have a single digit. So example, let's say your phone number is 531, which would be the area code, 251-6742. You add them all, and it would be 36. Well, you add the 3 and the 6, it would be a 9. So the phone number's numerical value, I want to say numerology and numerical at the same time. Not working, Mary. And you add it together. Now you have one single number. And that number is the number of your phone, total of the phone number, that is the vibration of your phone. So if anybody here has a phone number that is a 1, okay, somebody says she's home now, meds and that, good. So your Debbie's home with different meds and good. So I'm glad she's home. Now it's best wishes for a speedy recovery, right? Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Is anybody here with a numerical value that equals a 1? Anybody here that wants to add? Are you all adding up doing a little bit of math here? So if it is a 1, if the results is a 1, it vibrates in the spiritual vibes of the sun, Apollo, the source of all life and light. It's a masculine number. It's dominant. Okay, it's powerful, creative. Hence, it means that it's a great number for directors, leaders, bosses, or of course, if you like the number 1 as well. If that's one of your number, it's a lucky number for you. It's an excellent number if your work is related to show business, management. It's a number of power, glory, and fame. Okay, it brings hope, inspiration, and light. And we're talking about the light. So anyway, if you need attention, glory, and social power, then the number 1 would be your number. And talking about the light, I just said earlier, we just, solstice, summer solstice. And I asked my guide before I started, what information do we need to look at? What kind of energy surrounding us? And the month of June has been kind of up and down with energy, but it has been pretty good as far as developing, growing, getting a lot of ideas. You have a great idea, write it down. Sometimes I forget and I think, oh, what was that? I had a good idea. Where'd it go? Write it down. This month of June, it's been connected to the sun, which is the summer solstice, but it was connected to that. There's a lot of major decisions people are trying to make, but I believe you're going to make the right one. It's going to be some major developments in your life, but you're going to make the correct decision. Just know that. Okay. Yes. Yeah. You add all the numbers together. Like if your number is 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, you would add them all together. It'll double digit and then add the 2 digits to be 1. Similar to the life path number. Yeah. So anyways, I do believe for the next 8 months, whatever you've planted this month of June, your ideas, your projects you want to do, for the next 8 months, it's going to be growing, going with the flow, developing in many, many ways. So, which is good. So if some of you got 12, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So your number will be 3. So I'm going to go over number 2. I went over 8. So you got 2 and 8. Okay. So keep in mind, I'm going to go over number 2 now because I went over number 1. If your result is 2, it vibrates to the spiritual vibes of the moon. Okay. The goddess Artemis or Selene, the great lady of the night. It's a feminine number, receptive, intuitive, magical. It's an excellent number if your work is related to real estate, cooking, hospitality. However, It needs attention if you need to communicate much, because you may be extremely seductive sometimes or freakishly misunderstood. So if you have a phone number that ends with a 2, that's the number. Number 3, anybody got number 3? So you got number 3, Kendra. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Oh, you wondering if your phone number is lucky? Well, the phone number vibrates to the spiritual vibes of Jupiter, God Zeus, king of gods. The number is masculine, projective, and powerful. It's important to remember that this number is associated with some kind of good luck, like number 3, right? Trinity, right? Progress, opportunities, socially and professionally. It also brings out a sense of optimism and hope. So with this number, a golden key follows you wherever you use it. Business cards too. So if you have a business card and you've got your phone number there, it adds to number 3. It's really good, really positive. So it's a good number. Anybody with a 4? All right. If it's a 4, then it vibrates to the spiritual vibes of Mars, Eris, Uranus, masculine number, projective, a bit unpredictable if you have a number 4. It's a number of sudden changes, for good or ill. So regularly it's not considered auspicious, but however, it's a powerful number which can help bring you some luck sometimes, or some changes, and sometimes overcome obstacles. But Mars and Uranus will bless you with all the energy you need for major breakthroughs. So the phone number is associated with much of that unpredictable power. Number 5, your store and cell number are 4. Pauline. Well, that's what it may bring sudden changes. You had sudden changes. So, like I said, it's a very powerful number which can help you change your luck and overcome obstacles sometimes, right? It's a little bit unpredictable power, but yeah. And you're the same. Okay. That's number 4. Number 5. It vibrates to the spiritual vibes of Mercury, Hermes, god of communication and swiftness. It's a versatile number, airy and popular. Hence, it's a very important number for anyone who has interest in commerce, transportation of any kind. Moreover, it brings good luck and blessings to all who need to communicate with more people and network. However, please remember that things might get weird when Mercury is in retrograde. All changes aren't done for sure, Pauline. Yeah, no kidding. As far as change, and just going off the top, off topic, not kind of, but I'm sitting in the living room, the AC's on, and it stopped for a split second, just stopped, kicked back on. So I thought, okay, TV's on. I've got, I don't know, something on Prime for the for the animals are watching cartoon. So I thought I'd better go downstairs and change the clock on the microwave. That's the only thing I need to update, because this here changes automatically. So I look at my phone, 555. I'm on track. The universe is telling me you're on track, but more changes, lots of changes coming. So no, the changes aren't done, not for sure. Yeah. So if your phone number ends with the number 6, it vibrates to the spiritual vibes of Venus, Aphrodite, the goddess Aphrodite, goddess of love, beauty, and peace. It's a feminine number, fertile, sensual. It's an important number for anyone who has interest in cosmetics or anything related to beauty, healing, or even teaching. Moreover, it radiates charm and harmony, so it's excellent for romance as it works like a magnet. The number makes it perfect for anything relationship related, from flirting to marriage. Another thing I wanted to note today, June 21st, 2025 equals an 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. It's a very important portal today, because not only, first day of summer, it's also a number 9, which is this year we're in a number 9 year. So anyways, how you're lost. How are you lost? Okay. Add all the digits of your phone number one by one. your area code, the 3 digits of your area code, and your complete phone number. Yes. So your double number, you added that. And what did you get, Francis? That's what your phone number vibe is. Yeah. You got an 8. It's okay. I'm getting there. I'm going to be doing 7, 8, and then I'll do 9. So if you have a number 7, yes, you add the double numbers together. So if you got a 7, I did number 7 already. Oh, I see. Okay, it's similar to the one that was Artemis. It's similar. One of the goddesses is connected to. So number 2 is connected to the moon, Artemis, and Lady of the Night. Where number 7 is again connected to the moon, Artemis, Selene, but Neptune this time. Poseidon, god of all seas and hidden treasures. Therefore, this is a number of intense magical power and wisdom. It's not considered to be that auspicious for all, but only for anyone who works in professions associated with healing, medicines, chemistry, academics. Also for mysticists and researchers. Please remember that your communication is affected by the phases of the moon. So be extra careful in full moon and new moon if you have a phone number that ends with a 7. There's a few here that end with a number 8. Hi, Phoenix Rising. Now, if your phone number is connected to a number 8, which a few people are, it vibrates to the spiritual vibes of Saturn, Kronos, old god of time, father of Zeus, Jupiter. So therefore, this is a number of intense power, patience, endurance, and wisdom. Hence, it's not considered to be obviously auspicious as it is related with responsibilities, loneliness, and patience. However, it is a number which can help an individual overcome all obstacles by bringing much awareness, self-realization, and magical awakening. So hence, this number offers what all other numbers cannot. True power, which comes in time when the individual is ready. Number 8. Infinity. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Now, if your number, the phone number ends with a 9, it vibrates to the spiritual vibes of Mars, Eris, and Pluto, Hades, god of the underworld, powerful brother to Zeus and Poseidon. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Hence, this is a number of instinctive power and transformation. Although this number brings to the individual the ability to endure in all possible jobs, it also blesses him or her to evolve and reach higher social and professional status. Therefore, it seems that good luck is by your side, but not in an obvious way. So is your number lucky for you? In any case, a number that happens to result to the same 1-digit number as one of your own important numbers, it'll be lucky for you. Let's say your luckiest number or your favorite number is number 7, and your phone ends up with a 7, it's going to be good. The more of these numbers that you vibrate with, I think the better intense it is, the more powerful. The 1-digit numerical value of your birthday, like I've done before, you add all the digits of your birthday until you end up again with 1 digit, right? That 1 digit of value of the name you usually use, same thing, could be done with a name. The numerical value of your full name, as it appears on your legal papers. Same thing. You can calculate the value of that as well using the, I want to say Palladium, but it's not. The numerical value from 0 to 9. Each letter from A to I goes from 0 to 9. And yeah. But even if your phone number equals any of the above that I mentioned, even if it's a difficult number, you'll experience mostly, if not only, its auspicious effects. This was written by the alchemist the alchemist, which is kind of cool. Your life number is a 5. A lot of changes. You got to go with the flow, right? You got to go with the flow. Yeah. Yeah, including yours. Yeah. Yeah, the birth date, especially, yeah, the life path, for sure. All right. Talking about numbers, let's pull some numbers. All right, let's pull some numbers for you guys here. 5 always follows you. That's a lucky number for you. Yeah. I met somebody who the number 28 always followed them everywhere. And then they go, how do you figure that? They had got married on the 28th of something. I forget the month. Their house, the number had a 28 in it. The phone number had 28 in it. Papers that they signed when they purchased their home, when everything, if they look at the signatures on the dates of the contracts, it was always 28. Followed them. And one of one of their sons, including the 28, had a lot of 10. Followed them. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. You have that for all 48. Yeah. Oh, your cell and your birthday is a 5. Your life path is a 5, and your cell's a 5. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I did the life path before. I mean, in the name, Pythagorean. That's what it is. Pythagorean. I had Palladian in my head. Pythagorean gives you a letter of the alphabet has a number, and you add them up. But it has to be the name that's written on your legal paper. So if you go by Deb, but your name is Deborah, then you have to do everything that's, take a piece of paper, write your name exactly like it appears on your legal documents, and then you add all those letters, and then you have, what your power name is. That's why a lot of actors and actresses, I say actresses, but they change sometimes their name, not because of the brand that they want to project, but sometimes they change their names to resonate with a different number, to be more successful or something like that. So, yeah. The phone numbers ends in a 9. Yeah. Yeah. And what I did is years ago, I did my name at birth, and then I did when I got married, I did it again. And yeah, because it changes now, right? I mean, if you change your name legally, then yeah. With your birth date is a 9, yeah. Yeah. Let's pull a couple of cards here for you. I'm going to start with D. I know she's watching. I sent her a message today. Just to make sure it's at 8, not 7:30. I changed it. So number 16 for you, D. So you can look at it this way. You can look at number 1, you can look at number 6, and you can look at 7, right? So you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. A wisdom seeker, and your angel asks to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I am perceptive. That's for D. Number 16. Yeah, I like the life path number. You add your birthday and you get a single. That's your life path. That is probably the most important is your life path number. And your north node in astrology tells you what you're here, what's your purpose, what you're here to do. So got number 16. So Lynn, what card do I have for you? Number 23, Lynn, which equals 5 as well. Number 23. You have a zest for life. That's Lynn. And you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement and need both to feel truly alive. That's for you, right? Life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. I am adventurous. That is definitely Lynn. And Lynn, I did plant the dahlias that you gave me. I planted everything late this year. I mean, last year I think I planted them at the end of May, but this year is just. She gave me 3 beautiful ones, and I planted them all. Can't wait till they bloom. Okay, Francis, your birth comes to a 2. Yeah, if you look life path, so that's the day, the month, the year. All single digit, add it all up, you get a double digit, and then 1. Yeah. Oh, I know. I love dahlias. So pretty. My roses, my the one that just it grows really, really tall. That bush is doing well, and one of them, the other one, my red one, is doing well. My yellow one is the second rose bush that I plant that are yellow roses. Was doing okay last year. This year, roots were really deep in there, but totally no, no. And 2 of the other ones, I think the bunnies ate them. They're gone. So. Oh, it's bright. Oh, you know what? Let me do something. Let me close that one light there. There we go. My husband was sleeping in a little bit because he was up. I had to go out of town this morning, so he was there in the kitchen having the light on. It was bright. Let there be light. There you go. That's okay. It's better this way. You can see orbs better for sure if they come. And let me tell you, I said this earlier, but yeah, today, I got my tiger's eye and smoke, of course. It's too big. I have to have it sized because I don't want to lose it. But I've been carrying it because today's the solstice, and the tiger's eye is a stone you can carry with you today. Citrine, anything yellow. So anyway, yeah, going back to all over the place here. Yeah, it is. Roses are pretty. I love roses. All right. So, yeah, I got tiger's eyes. It was a gift and it's beautiful, but I can't wear it. I don't want to lose it. Okay. Francis, I'm on to you here. On to you. So, yeah, today is sitting there and 555. It just stopped for splits just to get enough of my attention. I'm like, TV didn't shut off. Come down here. Microwave's fine. Look at my phone, 555. Francis, 999. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs, so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique. Wow. That's good. Yes, we got to leave the past behind, especially the sun is telling us, release, let go, move forth. Wow. Carrie. "22. You are in possession of incredible creative powers, and that is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. I am aligned." Very good card for you. And Lauren. So you look at, 2, what the 2 means in numerology. You look at 4 if you want to add the 2 numbers together. Any number and the 999, you can add them all up if you like. That's 27, which is a 9. Yeah. You're welcome. Lauren. 25. 25. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. That's a pretty good card for you, Lauren. Pauline. What do I have, Pauline? Here. You're welcome, Lauren. Okay. Pauline. 10, which is double 5s. You look at it, right? You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas then and organize all the details. That's so true. Then direct others on how to carry things out. I am ingenious. It's true. She owns a store. It's a big, beautiful store full of crystals, bracelets, you name it, oils, essential oils. It's an amazing store. Candles, some clothing. Amazing. Yes, it's awesome. Okay, Joe Megan, what number do we have for you? 111. You could look at what 1 means. You could look at what 11 means. You can look at 3 if you add them all together. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so you can co-create with the universe a life you love. I am creative. Wow. That's good, Joe Megan. It's beautiful. It is fantastical for sure. Fantastique. Whoa, pause. I didn't even call your name, Lisa, and this call, I'm going to leave it here. Maybe you need 2 cards. I'm going to leave it there. You're welcome, Joe Megan. So for Lisa Ann, as I was going to see your name, that card fell out, but I'm going to pull another one just to see. The card that fell out was 13, and this one is 33. So let's look at 33. Any positive changes or projects you're considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. This card fell out. Maybe it's for everybody. I'll read it. Number 13. Again, the 3, look at 3. You look at 6. 13, you could look at 1. You could look at 3 or look at 4 if you add them. You are a conscientious worker. You are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. I am confident. I think this card's for a lot of people. A lot of people here. Yeah. Barbara. Oh my goodness, a whole bunch of them on the phone. No, 1 card, not like 3, 4, 5 cards. I'm pulling this girl that comes to my class every time. See, pulling a Miranda. Miranda, are you watching? Let me know if you are. She's very, very busy these days. All right, Barbara, a card for you. Number 15. You could look at 1 and 5 or a 6, right? Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. Yes, spread the love. That's the one thing today when I did the cards this morning after I came back. I was out of town. And after I had done I stopped the video. It was like, all the world needs now is love, sweet love. And I'm thinking, who sings that again? Who sings that again? So I had to put that in there. I had to put it in there. What the world needs is love. Yes, everyone, everywhere, the whole planet. L-E. And number 13. Talking about that number was for everybody. Again, it's for you. You skipped ahead of people. 13. So let me read it again. You are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. I am confident. It's a good song. Yeah. Forget who sings that. I was going to look it up and I think the words were important. Yeah. The world needs more love than a lot of love. A lot. Kendra. I'm dropping. Card fell out. 1 jumped in the pack. Like, come on. My God. Same card as Lisa Ann. No. Oh, you had 3-3. This is 3-3-3. 3-3-3. So, Kendra, you are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. How can you be a light to others? Send out healing, send out prayer, send out the white light. Ask the God of your understanding or the goddess. Ask that everybody is surrounded with healing light or love or, yeah. Jackie DeShannon. That sounds familiar. Sang the song in the 60s. Wow. Yeah. Well, Kendra, you can. That's for sure. That's for sure. You're welcome, Kendra. Yeah. I've had a few talks with the creator, saying the planet needs your help. Like, you have to intervene. You have to do something. Do something. Please do something. All right, Gen 56. I know somebody wants to come through. I feel their energy and I'm getting like, oh, step up, say something. They're here and I'm just getting like so much electricity. Ooh. Tell me your name. Who is it? And who is it for? Don't just be here and just. All right. Gen 56. Every time I say your name, is there an orb that came around yet? No? I'm surprised. Because it was like so much intense electricity. If I had, those hats, I feel like all my hair are just straight, like, science center, everything's standing up with the electricity. It's wild. So anyway, number 4. So your birthday is at 33. I forgot to mention, if your birthday adds up to a double digit, but it's at 11, 22, or 33, those are master numbers. You could look at that number. Like for her, you can look at 3. You can look at 6, but it's mostly the 3. They're master numbers. You don't have to cut them back down to 1 digit. But Gen 56, I have number 4 for you. You bring stability and rationality to any situations. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. I am stable. Yeah, Kendra. Yeah, they're master numbers. Back in the day when I first started learning this, I thought, well, if you're 3-3, that's 6, right? Because somebody said, yeah, you divide all the numbers. They didn't tell me about the master numbers. Master numbers don't need to be divided. There is a book on numerology, and that book will give you, the information on 11, 22, and 33. I don't think there's 44 out yet, but yeah. Gen 56. Prayer for tornado victims in North Dakota. Oh my gosh. I know there was Ryan All was talking about, I thought it was in Minnesota. He was talking about a possible tornado, and one of his guys came into Canada, came up to, I think it was Saskatchewan, and he was following in Brandon, but Brandon's in Manitoba, so he must have been in Brandon, Manitoba. He was talking about Brandon, and I think he has a guy named Brandon. He's following the storm, following a tornado. So tornadoes they're destructive, definitely. Yeah, I hope so. Let's all send prayers of healing, the tornado victims, their family, all the animals there too, all the pets. And yeah, I haven't been on the news too much today. I don't have TV per se, like news. I mean, got Prime and YouTube, but I do keep, going on different platforms to find out what's going on. But today I didn't do it as much. Yesterday I did a lot of it, and it's just bring me down. Whoa. Okay, I'll go with that. Whoa, 3, 4, 5, all the cards want to come down. Gen 56, you have lots of energy and you're sending it here, and it's all cards flying all over the place. I've got number 8 for you here. Yeah, Brandon Kopic. Yes. Yeah. Wow. I didn't watch the whole thing. It's live. I like Ryan all. I like him. I like his channel. So for Gen 56, your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. Um, there's a mistake in the card. It says there's a B and there's nothing else. So, but it must be B representing the ebb of and flow, the infinite loop of creation. I am successful. But yeah, I thought maybe it's you're representing, but there's a typo there, and I never returned the cards. I mean, it took me a while to get these. I read yours already? Really? Did I put your name down twice? Could be. Oh, this is for Gen 56. Did I? Well, you got another card. Okay. Yes, Francis, I know, eh? Yeah, I know. Well, you got another card for you, so there you go. Okay, did I read Phoenix Rising? I haven't read for you. Traveler. Okay, because I wrote it down, but I guess I didn't. 22 for Phoenix Rising. You are in possession of incredible creative powers. It is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. I am aligned. This was the same number as Carrie. That's why I just put it down. You're special today. You're all special. You got special more than one card. I tell you, every time I say your name, I don't know what it is. The energy was wild a while ago. We're connected somehow. I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to my guide about that. Say, what's up? What's up with that? You're welcome, Phoenix Rising. Okay. Jenny, Berlin. Jenny Berlin, I have somebody. It's like they're comical. They're saying, what do you need to know? And somebody around you, I think you have a joy guide around you. If you've been down a little bit lately, the joy guide wants to pick you up. He wants you to have fun. He's kind of bouncing around, but I think it's a joy guide. I have number 444 for you. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds. And trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. I am protected. This is for you, Jenny Berlin. You can add up all the numbers. You could do, what is 4? 44. What is 12? You could add all of them. Tiger's eyes. Yeah, Jenny, I'm right, eh? Yeah. Thought so. That's what my guide's telling me. So my guide's never wrong. I'm human. I could be wrong. But if I interpret what is my guide telling me, he's never wrong. Not my guide. Okay. Tiger's eyes. Somebody on the other side tell me I'm funny. Okay. Tiger's eyes, I've got 12. So you get add it all up and get 6 or 12. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused. Yes, that's a pretty awesome card if you ask me. Pretty awesome. All right, come on. Anybody at all wants to come? Who's around here? Just kind of playing with me, touching my head, touching me here. Get a heat. Whoever it is, he's in a joyful mood. I don't know if somebody's uncle that's passed. I'm getting an A, like Alfred or Al or A. I'm getting an A. Now, he's a bit of a joker, so I don't know if he's being serious right now because he's got a big sense of humor. What's your message? Okay. He's got a connection to a Carol or a Carol Ann. I'm not sure. He's playing with my hair. his name starts with an A. Like I said, it could be Alfred, but I think he had a nickname. Could be Fred or Al. I'm not sure, but he's connected to someone that is a Carol or Carol Ann. There's a connection to that. You know he comes around you because he touches your right um, ankle area. Sometimes you think that doesn't feel like a fight. It feels like a touch, and it is a touch, and then that the right ankle. So, like I said, he comes across very playful. Let me see. Okay, I asked him how he passed. It was an accident. He's talking about number 23. So I don't know if it was 23 years ago, if he passed on the 23rd or something. There's a connection to a number 23. Okay, no Carol. So there's no Carol Ann or somebody that he would have known with that name. Doesn't that necessarily have to be in the family, but there's a connection, or he's with somebody with that name on the other side. Let me ask if he's for you. Before he passed, if he's for you, I'm asking him if he's for you, Ellie. Before he passed, I think he felt misunderstood. There was something he's kind of he came across as being angry. He wasn't angry, but he was kind of trying to get something across, and he couldn't. Um, I'm just asking now, who's Carol or Carol Ann, or what's the connection here? Could have been a friend. No. Okay. Hmm. But yeah, connection to something sounds like Carol Ann or Carol or Ann. Sometimes that could be, like I said, a friend that they met, or he wants to get a message across to that person. See if you know anybody by that name. It could be that it's your brother's coming through, but giving a message to that person. Could be grandkids. Could be anybody in that name, in that family, or somebody you know. Okay, that's him. Okay, okay. If you have a question for him, ask him in your mind. Just ask him the question. See if he can give me some kind of idea. It's for you. Okay. 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 Uh, So I asked him something, and this is just for you. He's shown me a baby. I don't know if it's newborn or a christening or something, because there's a baby and it's in a white gown, like a christening, baptismal, or um, that's all. That's all he's showing me. Okay. Yeah. He's been around for a little bit, so his energy is kind of weakening. But okay. Um, I'm asking, what are you doing on the other side? What were you doing before you passed? Stuff like that. But he's showing me pictures of high peak mountains. So there's something, there's a connection to that. Either he always wanted to maybe climb a mountain, or it could be as simple as he lived near the mountains or he loved the mountains, but he's showing a picture of really high mountains. Um, I don't know. You think you know, okay, and you understand that. See, I'm not sure what that means for me, but I'm just passing the message. And if you know what that means, that's how he wants to come across. That's his message, and that is for you. So yeah, okay. Um, so his energy's kind of fading now, but he's letting me know that it was an accident, and then he felt there was a not an intense pains, but he did feel some kind of pressure here. I don't know if he bumped his head. I don't know what happened. He's not showing me the whole thing, but I just felt like he had some kind of, it was an accident. He had some kind of pressure there. But anyway, he's gone. Okay. He was a huge hiker, and And climber. Okay, well, there, that's definitely for you. He comes to you sometimes and wants to try to get a message across, or but you'll hear he'll come around your left ear, and sometimes you'll feel like sometimes it could be a warmth or a coolness because he's showing me and making me feel both. Um, it's not always warm. Sometimes it could be just a cool breeze, and there's no breeze anywhere. That's him. He's around you. He's on your left side, so he comes around you. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just thanking him. But he is at peace. He's okay. He watches over everyone. But yeah. Okay. Um, a lot of times, if you guys want to know more, I mean, you're welcome sometimes to send me a text or something like WhatsApp or um, an email if you want to know a little bit more. But definitely, he's kind of going now. So yeah. Okay. I'll leave that with you and say bless you. He's thanking me. He's touching me like that. He's so welcome. Okay. Somebody asked me, do you see your son getting married in August? Jenny Berlin. Let me ask my pendulum. Sometimes my guides tell me an answer. I just want to confirm with this. My guide said no, but let's see. Is Jenny's Berlin's son, Chris, getting married in August? Is Jenny Berlin's son, Chris, getting married in August? I'm going to show you what it is here. It's Jenny's. This is a no for me, and that's what my guide said, so no. No. Maybe you'll get married another year in August, but not this August. I asked for August like this. I'm saying a no. Okay. Kendra, sure. And yours says no as well. Yeah. So you go there, you go, Jenny. But my guide said no, and I always confirm, right? Quick kiss. When I homeschool, well, anytime you homeschool your child, on top of he's going to school, it's going to help, right? A little more. So should Kendra teach her youngest son at school at home? Should she teach her youngest son at home? Should Kendra teach her youngest son at home? I'm getting a no. And that could be very well. Sometimes children don't want to listen to their parents at home. Like if you're trying to school them, besides you being a mom and being a teacher. I've known some people that can do it, and other people it's not just the person that's trying to teach. Sometimes it's the child. You know how sometimes you can tell your best friend something, or your child they won't listen, but somebody else tells them you same thing they will. It's something like that. I'm saying I'm getting a no. She's doing wonderful. Good. Well, good. Yeah, it depends. I mean, try it. Just because it says no to me now, you never know later on in a week, in a month, right? Try it. Try it and no. You don't know until you try. Yours said no also, yeah. It makes sense to you, yeah. He's stubborn. See, I have, my son's friend, she taught her 3 kids at home. They never really went to school. She started them at home. They did really well. My sister had one has no kids, but the other one that has children, she tried to teach her 2 kids at home. The daughter was learning a little bit. The son, no, because she would lose patience, right? Different kids learn different ways, and I think she was trying to maybe just show him more like he needed more visual or something. I'm not sure, but definitely couldn't teach him. She probably could teach her daughter, but not her son. He wouldn't learn from her. He would tune her out after a while. It's just, it's hard. It is tough. Yes, you have to have a lot of patience because now your mom, now you're trying to take the role of the teacher. Is he going to take you seriously? How's this attention span? Do you have the psychology to back up how you're teaching there. There's different children learn different ways. That's why teachers go to school for a long time. Because, and not all teachers out there are the best. Some are better than others, but there's different ways of teaching. There's different ways people learn, and you got to cover all those bases in the classroom, especially the visual. The hearing. Some people, you hear something, that's it. They learn it, they got it. Other people need to see. I like to see. Very visual, right? So it depends. Yeah. Well, you could add a little bit, right? But to make sure that if he's at school, then on top of that gets home, you're giving him more, that it's not too overwhelming. You know what I mean? Yeah. 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 Well, yeah, at home it would be a safe space. Like I said, try it. You know, yeah, I could try it, but depending on the person teaching and depending on the child, you may need to take frequent breaks and try to make notes yourself so you know what kind of works for that, the way he may learn, or what works and what doesn't. You know. Oh, that noise, that was my dog squeaking his toy. Where's Merlin? I didn't hear Merlin. That's Luna squeaking her toy ball. Merlin's upstairs. He just had a birthday. He turned 7. I can't believe it's 7. He still looks like very much like a kitten. Merlin, are you down here? Where are you? Where's Merlin? Hey, Rob? Where's Merlin? Yeah. No, he's not here. No, I don't know. Maybe he's gone upstairs. Yeah, it depends on, all situations are different, right? We think sometimes they're the safes at home, they can be in a way, but sometimes they learn better in the outside world. There's a lot of things, interaction with other kids too. You know, I don't know, Jan. Swimming and dancing is good. Movement is important. Definitely. Gotta move. Move. Go with the flow. Even if you love swimming, that's really good. Yeah. Yeah. Any other spirits tonight? It's nobody wants to come through. It's been a little quiet, isn't it? And the veil's thin because, well, the solstice. Litha. I don't know. Hmm. There's a lot of energy. I don't know. No. Sometimes they'll come through. It depends. If you ask them, the night before, like on Friday night, say, hey, can you please come through? I need a message. But if they've given you a message recently, sometimes they may not come around for a little while, and then they come again. Now, if you get a reading, that's different, but sometimes they may not just, come out just like that. It depends. Yeah. You did ask your guide, but you don't ask your guide to bring them out, because my guide, my doorkeeper, has to bring them. You can ask them directly. Like for you, it'd be, Tom, if you have a message for me, please come. Not your guide to ask Tom. You know what I mean? Because your guide can't bring them. You can ask your guide, if you can have a dream, if he can help you make a connection and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a little different. Yeah. Yeah, where are you tonight? Tommy boy. He's busy. I still get a visual of him working on something. I don't know. It's like a workshop. I'm not sure what it is, those tools that he's doing, but I get a feeling he's in a workshop of some kind. He's building. He's doing something. He's busy. He's building something. He is. He really is. And meditation, yes. Now, because of the solstice, I'm gonna look that up. You could do like a sun meditation. Google that. Do a sun meditation. It's really wonderful. Or anytime you can quiet your mind and ask the person directly, not your guide. You can ask your guide to help you make that connection. Sure. That would be more of a spiritual meditation, or just ask them directly, you know. And if they don't come, don't worry. It's because they know you're okay. They're obviously taking care of something it's on the other side. But at certain times, they do come around. Yeah. Yeah, they're busy. They do. They come on and off. Yeah, and journaling. And sometimes they come to you. You might not even know. Like I say, you might be busy doing something, and all of a sudden you feel like, something touch your cheek or something. You're like, and it's not your hair because your hair's tied, or you're busy doing something, cooking dinner, and all of a sudden you feel okay, or you get a scent. And like the other day, that garlic smell, it was like, who liked to eat my mom? She used to love to eat garlic just like that. And sometimes myself, I'm busy, and I'll say upstairs, I'll ask my son, the other day, were you cooking with, it smelled onions. And he says, I'm not cooking onions. He's not a fan of that. And I'm like, and then of course I'll say who's here. And then I get the first name that comes up is usually the right one. So yeah, I've had myself sometimes so busy. And then, like today, what was the message? I knew they were saying you're on the right track. There's changes coming. I mean, nothing else changed here except that kicked off and on just enough to get my attention. I look at my phone because I'm going to come and change the time because, kicked it off. I'm going to put the time on the microwave again, and time was fine. 5:55. Your phone goes off and on by itself. Yeah, he's trying to get a hold of you. He's trying to get at you. You feel like somebody is watching you. That's a song. Somebody watching me. Yeah. Yes, I know here there's lots, going on. Even my dog the other day, he was looking up at the ceiling, just looking up. I'm like, what are you seeing? Cats will see more than dogs, but dogs do see as well. But yeah, my cat, sometimes will trace something that's not there. Hmm. Oh, yes. Yes, Frances got a hold of me personally, and I gave her the information. Yeah. Yeah. And told him where. So she knows. She knows. All right, guys. Well, same time, same place next week. What's next week? Is July already? I think. No, wait a minute. Next week, 28th. Okay, 8 o'clock. Hmm. Yes, there is a reason sometimes because they want you to move on. I know it's a lot of people don't like to hear this, but sometimes they need the person to move on. They won't connect. They love you, they're at peace, but they just won't because they want you to be happy. They see some people. I read somewhere many years ago that when you hold on to someone that's gone for a while, you hold on and hold on, and it's difficult for them on the other side too to completely continue on their journey. I haven't asked my guide too much about that, but all I know is that sometimes you have to let them go. You have to release it. They're always around you, even if we don't see. We see 1% of things here on Earth. We don't see a lot. There's 1%. They're around you, but they don't wish to connect because they want you to move on. And it's hard. It's really, really hard. Um, that's why sometimes they'll come. Sometimes they come in a dream. But a lot of times they won't even come in a dream as well. The human eye perceives less than 1%. I was wrong. I thought 1% of the light spectrum, meaning most of what exists is invisible to us, to you. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. You simply don't have the sensory tools. You don't have the sensory tools in this physical dimension to perceive the full picture. They're here. They roam around. You just can't see them. So, yeah. But dreams are access points. So sometimes in the dreams, the conversation is between the soul and the unseen. You can ask them to come through a dream. Sometimes they will, and sometimes they won't. Sometimes if you have a question, you'll have a dream about someone in the dream, that person you remember, you don't know that person, but it's giving you the answer. It's because they wish to come through looking like someone else. So you remember kind of the answer to your question, but you don't fixate on, oh, he came to me in a dream or she came to me in a dream. When my grandmother comes to me in a dream, she doesn't speak. I see her face. That's it. Um, it's all telepathically, but she won't speak. And I've had other dreams where, like, my mom, my grandfather would say something, right? Especially my mom. But yeah, just they want us to live our life here. You know, we know here that life seems to be, short, right? There's no time. It's linear. So yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming tonight. Just know that they're around you. Just keep asking them to give you a sign. Maybe, and some of them takes a lot of energy to come to you too. And if your energy is here and their energy is here, it's difficult. Meditation really helps to connect. It helps a lot. But you have to meditate for quite a while. It's not overnight. You meditate once and then, you know what I mean? But yeah. All right. So I'll see you next Saturday. Take care, everyone. Blessings and much love. Spread the love as much as you can. Bye for now.